Hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Broken Age. In the last episode, we completed Act 1. Vela and Shay's stories have intertwined in a very shocking way. Shay was journeying inside Mog Chothra. Vela woke up on the beach. She went to the Mog's corpse and Shay was stood in the mouth and she went to punch him, because of course she did. Of course she did. She was like, you came out of Mog Chothra, I am gonna mess you up. However, she went flying into the ship, he dove out of there, and now the mouth has closed. They have swapped places. I love that. I really love that. Also, Shay's dad is a person. Of course he was. Why should we have trusted Shay? Shay believed random wolves that he found in vents. Now then, we need to find a way in.
Is that really our ship? Why does it look like a
monster? I don't know. I'll figure it out after we get your mother.
Yeah, he seems genuine. He could be lying, he could have known, but he seems genuine in his confusion, so it's very suspect.
So, you're really...
Yes, I'm really trying to get back in here. I know it's on fire, but your mother's still inside.
Okay.
Real seagulls, not made of yarn.
And so derpy.
I wonder how my mom's doing in there.
Okay, can we...
I mean, I guess I always knew my parents were people. It's just been a while since I thought of them that way. So, if we weren't actually in space, where were we?
What was that? Oh God, are you alright, mate? I'm gonna get to you in a bit, but, what I was going to say is that Shay was rather wrapped up in his own shenanigans. He never really thought about others.
Hey, it's one of my Hexapal buddies. Doesn't look like he survived getting thrown off the ship. Poor guy.
Oh. Okay, so we still have our stuff. Okay.
Doesn't look like he survived getting thrown off the ship. Poor guy.
Aye. But if we can figure out what we need to do here, then we might be able to fix him up. Alright. What's this?
Wow. Looks like something really hot happened here.
Oh, yeah, Vela did push the giant death laser a bit far.
What the...
That outfit.
Operation Dandelion. Are you? Me? From the future?
Are you me from the past?
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
This is amazing. I'm not sure the world is ready for two of us.
Yeah, our parents would probably agree. One Shay is enough.
Yeah. Wait, who's Shay?
We're Shay.
My name is Alex. I don't remember ever being called Shay.
You didn't grow up on the Bassa Nostra?
No, I grew up on the Malaruna.
Oh, then we're not...
Yeah, I guess not.
That's a relief.
Yeah. Wait, why is that a relief?
Nothing. I just mean that... Nothing.
Nah, he means the Widow's Peak. Okay, so there we have the confirmation. There we have the confirmation. The game is saying, oh, for anyone who thought they were one and the same person, they're clearly not.
So, why are you dressed like me?
Were you also in Operation Dandelion?
Yeah, what I thought was a spaceship. But then, it crashed, and it wasn't in space. And there was this angry girl there, and my ship looked like a monster on the outside.
You know, I remember the Malaruna looked a little funny after the crash, but I just thought it was deflated airbags and fire damage. Well, if I wasn't actually from space, that will make my trip back to Laruna a lot easier. if I can get this ship fixed.
Yeah. Yeah, if he does manage to get his ship operational, once it kind of comes out of the mountain, I bet it'll look like a Mog. So this is... Oh god, I can't... It's been a while. I can't remember how long this guy was in cryostasis, but it was something like 200, 300 years. And obviously we know that the Maiden's Feast was going on for a few generations. God, who is doing this? Who is doing this? All of these are really good questions.
You're going back to Loruna? That's where I'm from. But they said it was dying.
Yeah, well, if they lied to us about the space thing, who knows what else they're lying about?
My ship crashed down on the beach. Didn't you see it?
Oh, that was your ship.
Yeah, why?
Well, I might have actually shot it down.
What? Why?
Well, this girl, Vela, wanted to kill the monster, Mog Chothra. And I kind of owed her one.
Mog Chothra.
Yep, that's the Bassa Nostra.
How are you going to get this ship back to Loruna?
Well, if I can get my space conductor up and working again, he'll take me back to a previous destination, as long as I compose the right tune into his nav song.
Nav song? You mean your nav scarf?
Nav scarf? Was your mom really into knitting or something? Mine was all about music. Everything we did on my ship was about music. Just between you and me, I'm a little sick of the music thing.
I said it before and I'll say it again. These spaceships are designed to keep the mums happy. Shay's mum loved knitting, so we've got the nav scarf and the space weaver. Alex's mum loved music, so we have the nav song and whatever he said the thing was called. Like, these ships... Because you'd think it'd be all about keeping the child happy. Like, okay, we've got this child, we don't want them to be rambunctious or going off doing random things, so we'll design the ships to make them happy. No, they're designed to make the mums happy. Not the child, not their partners, the mums. Specifically them. I reckon the mums are all ex-Maiden's Feast... Maiden's Feast girls, there we go. And the ships, like Operation Dandelion, blah, 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 it's basically, I reckon they've been maybe brainwashed, or they've had their memories replaced, so they think that they always came from Loruna, and, you know, these spaceships, they're designed to keep them happy, so they don't ever kind of think, my memories are a little bit shoddy, maybe I should investigate that. Maybe I should think about why my memories are kind of all over the place. Now they're getting distracted. Ooh, the space weaver. Ooh, the nav scarf. I can do some knitting. This is great. The fact that we have confirmation, or at least we have two separate people both saying their spaceships were designed to keep their mothers happy, to keep them content. Dark things. Dark things are happening, and I don't like it.
Have you seen Loruna? What's it like?
No idea. I was born on this ship, and my parents never showed me any pictures. But supposedly, it's dying.
So, why do you want to get back there?
Dying or not, home sounds pretty good after 300 years stuck on a sandcastle.
Yeah, but it's been dying for 300 years. That doesn't make any sense. It would be dead. Yet, Shay's parents left because, oh, it's dying. It's all a cover-up. It's all a cover-up.
Where are your parents?
They lived for about 20 years after the crash, and then passed away 3 months apart from each other. That's one of the reasons I went into chrysolation. But hey, maybe if I get back to Loruna, who knows? I might have some other family there.
Why did they put us on spaceships that weren't spaceships?
Well, we were supposed to be looking for a new place to live. But maybe we were actually looking for something else and we just didn't know it.
Girls, so you could take them back to wherever and carry on the bloodline, and then rather deal with their trauma. It's like, oh, we'll just rejig their brains and give them a spaceship to make them happy. They're being bribed with new cars. Like, hey, you're an abused child, but have a Cadillac. Oh.
Did you have a strange wolf on your ship who told you to hack the controls?
Weird. I did get hacking ideas like that, but I'm too embarrassed to say where they came from.
Come on. Tell me where you got the idea to hack the ship.
I started hallucinating that my cello was talking to me. It would walk around and talk and tell me to keep secrets from my mom.
Did your cello have a name?
Well, he called himself Merrick. But you know I just made that up.
No. I had a Merrick too. He wanted us to rescue. Or capture. Girls.
Those helpless creatures were... Oh man. I'm kind of glad I never managed to rescue any now.
If you remember, Marek said that he was dressed as a wolf so he could blend in with Shay's yarn pals. He was designed to look like a giant stuffed animal, and again, Alex's mum loved music, so we need to find a big musical instrument, a cello, and these are incidents that are 300 years apart. It's just happening again and again and again. Someone called Marek, who is designed to blend in with the ship, comes and convinces the child, hey, we need to kidnap people. We need to kidnap young girls, or we need to save innocent creatures. It's also interesting that they're both male. They're both guys. I wonder if the same incident would have played out if it had been, like, if someone on the ship gives birth to a daughter. And what happens if they have multiple kids? Are there multiple Mareks? This is dark, but I'm really intrigued. I'm not put off by it. I want to know more. I want to get answers.
Do you need any help getting your ship running?
Do I ever? Looters have taken some critical parts.
Well, maybe we have some extra parts on my ship. It's just downstairs on the beach.
Shay, our ship, it came to life and flew away. Probably to Loruna on autopilot. Oh no. Is that me from the past?
No, Dad. This is Alex. He was in Operation Dandelion years ago.
Ray Volta. Pleasure to meet you.
His ship crashed here too, and now he wants to go back to Loruna.
Well, I'll be. We're inside a Diamond Age Dandelion cruiser. Never seen one in person before.
If we can get my ship running, you're welcome to come back with me and look for your ship in Loruna.
Son, I think you've just found a way to catch up to your mother. I can whip up a batch of my special hull patching compound. Would that help?
Sure would. I'll bet the undercarriage on this baby is shot.
Leave it to me. I saw a tub with some good starter enzymes down on the beach.
Yeah, so that's my dad.
Cool.
The fact that not just Shay, but also his dad was like, oh my god, are you me? And here's the thing, they do look similar. The fact that they're pointing that out, they're really hammering home, hey, these people look similar. I said before, one of the reasons why you'd kidnap girls and your home is dying, it's because you need new breeding stock. That's a terrible way of putting it, but I think maybe their homeland is dying because they just have no, like, people are too genetically linked. Everyone's kind of hooked up with everyone, and now it's like, oh, well, if we keep doing that, the babies are going to be really incestuous. So we need to go out there and get girls who are not genetically related to us and bring them back to carry on the generations. But this game looks so cute. The art style is so cute. See, I would not expect a story like that from a game that looks like this, which is why I'm kind of doubting myself that that's what's going on.
So, what else does your ship need to fly?
Let me see here. Still need an electronics genius, and still need your dad to patch the holes in the hull. What else? I still need a radiation suit. Haven't found a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam yet. And gotta replace my heavy-duty anti-gravity thrust unit. Once we take care of that, we'll be ready to fly.
On it.
Okay, I'm not gonna remember half of that.
Who do you think has been looting your ship?
Actually, I suspect the guards outside. Something about their outfits.
There aren't any guards out there.
Walked off the job, eh? Man, 300 years ago, people were a lot more professional, I'll tell you what.
What was it about your guards' outfits that made you suspicious?
Did they look like they were hiding loot underneath?
No, it was the way they were made from the same material as my radiation shielding blast curtains.
Oh.
Okay.
What's a superconductive gyro what's-it-cam?
A superconductive gyroscopic hypercam. A small but critical part of the ship's controls. Here, I'll draw you a detailed schematic.
Okay, I'll see if I can find one lying around.
Okay.
So, what kind of help do you need with the wiring?
I need an electrical genius who can get into small spaces, knows how to solder, and who can memorize circuit boards at a glance.
Okay, yeah, that's not me. I'll find somebody. Okay, see you later.
Okay.
But, correct me if I'm wrong, we did see someone doing some soldering on the Bassa Nostra. We saw the Hexy Pals doing stuff like that, and he is small. Okay, so I think this is our electrical genius. Right here, we just need to get him up and working.
Hey, you got this old-timey laser coil and amplifying quartz all hooked up wrong. Want me to...
No, don't touch them. They've come close to overheating several times, and they're extremely unstable. I'll get around to fixing that soon. Just leave it to me.
All right.
Okie doke, fair dues. Yeah, that was Vela's handiwork.
What's this?
Yeah, this... I'm pretty sure this is the same configuration for, well, it would be Shellmound. The last place to go. Yeah. They're using the exact same path. Meriloth to Sugar Bunting to Shellmound. And obviously this was where Alex crashed. I don't think crashing is intentional. Otherwise, surely it would have gotten back. You know, the people of Shellmound would have sent, word saying, hey, every time a mob comes, they crash on our beach. We've currently got like 10 of them. Like, I don't know. So I don't think the crashing is intentional. Maybe there was someone fighting back. Like how Vela fought back against Mog Chothra. Maybe someone was fighting against Alex's Mog. And that's why he crashed. Maybe something went wrong. I don't know. But I don't think crashing is intentional. However, these ships, they're clearly using the same path. Oh. Is this the same thing? Okay.
Okay, see you later.
Okay.
Yeah, I've already forgotten like half of the stuff he asked Shay to get, but we can figure it out.
Not sure what this strange diamond-shaped socket is for.
Okay.
So strange. But I feel like I've seen this pyramid before. And I don't just mean a minute ago, when I was walking in. I mean, like, in a dream, almost.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Oh, ship! It's really gone.
Yeah, it's really, really gone.
Hey, where did all the seashells go?
Either way, we have people to talk to.
Greetings. I am Shay of Loruna. Curious. If I wasn't traveling through space, then why are you speaking in an alien tongue? Judging by your outfit, I assume you're the leader of this place? I'd love to talk more, but I need to go help my parents right now.
I love the flattered, pompous pitch sounds. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Nice schematic.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, this guy swallowed the flute. Look, it wasn't a flute. It was like a whistle or something. He swallowed it in shock when Mog Chothra appeared. I love the derpy seagulls. I love them so much.
Real seagulls, not made of yarn.
Oh, look at it. It looks so comfy. Oh, I want to pet it, but I can't. Carol!
Hi, I'm Shay.
I'm Carl. No, wait. You know what? Carol. My name is Carol.
Nice to meet you, Carol.
Damn straight. Damn straight, Carol.
What are you doing?
Taking a break from the husband, the kids, and that darn cloud we live on. Trying to enjoy a little fishing here, but having some setbacks.
Fish aren't biting?
No, some nitwit stole every hook in town. Trying to twist this wire into a hook, but it's not working out.
Yeah, that would have been, I know one of them was called Drusilla. I can't remember who the other one was, but it was the two Maidens Feast girls. They had stolen all the hooks to make their dresses.
Did you say you had wire?
I have a bunch, but I'm using it all up trying to make these dang hooks.
Okay.
You lived on a cloud?
Yeah, but it's not as nice as it sounds. Trapped up in that fluffy, soft world, never able to leave or do anything real.
I can relate, actually. Did you see that big thing crash down out there on the beach?
Mog Chothra? Yeah, good riddance. Don't have to worry about that pain in the neck showing up and eating our girls anymore, I guess.
Oh! Yeah, you're finally learning the truth. You're finally learning the truth about what you were doing to these people. Oh my god, this section is going to be filled with so much guilt.
Did you say Mog Chothra ate girls? Are you sure he wasn't rescuing them?
Rescuing? Huh? From what? Their loving families?
I was about to say that. Rescuing them from their homes, their lives, their friends.
Where did Mog Chothra go?
Yeah, that was weird. Guess he wasn't dead after all. He just up and flew out of here. Probably headed back home with his tail between his legs.
Where is Mog Chothra's home?
They say he comes from over the plague dam. Must be some mama Mog over there popping out fresh monsters every 14 years or so.
Hey, do you know anything about electronics?
Oh no. I only work with wire to reinforce the cloud shoes I make. Correction. Used to make.
Well, good luck and good fishing, Carol.
Or stay fishing beats the best day in a cloud cult.
Oh, good for you, Carol. Good for you leaving your husband behind. I mean, leaving the kids with your husband, but, like, good job for you, love. Good job. Now, you say you need a hook. We kind of have one. Would this do?
Need a hook?
Sure do. Oh, look, kid. That's a nice hook, but I'm not fishing for minnows, you know.
What? This is a great hook. I'll prove it to you.
Sure, kid.
Okay. So we need to prove that it's a good hook. So we need to bring, I would assume, a large fish.
Oh, what's that smell?
Dad?
Son,
At least now we have a plan. Right, Dad?
well, half of one at least. If our ship's headed to Loruna on autopilot, and if we can fix Alex's ship and hitch a ride there with him, then all we have to figure out is...
What to do when we get there.
Right.
What's cooking?
Found some fermented biomatter here. Perfect enzymatic base for my patented hull patch formula. Only problem is I can't add the bonding agent until I know I have the pH balanced perfectly, or the whole batch will be ruined.
Okay.
How's the hull patch coming?
Great. Except I can't add the final ingredient until I know I have the pH balanced correctly.
Can't you just do a taste test or something?
My taste buds aren't that sensitive. Also, I put poison in there.
What?
Well, it's usually to keep space parasites from chewing on the patch. Force of habit, I guess.
How would you change the pH anyway?
I've added all the calcium carbonate I could get my hands on, just to lower the acidity and raise the pH to be somewhere in the ballpark. But I need to know it's exactly 7 before I put in the final ingredient.
How'd you get the calcium carbonate?
By grinding up every seashell on the beach. But I fear it's still not enough.
That was weird. That was weird. Also, didn't it show the... let's not question it. Don't question it.
Where can I get more calcium carbonate?
That's a great question. If I could find just one more shell, that would help.
Good luck, Dad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, one more shell. But there were other things we could ask.
Dad?
Son,
I wish I could do more to help Alex fix his ship.
well, what's still left to do?
Everything. Everything is left.
You're good with electronics, right?
Well, the ship used to fix its own wiring using robots, so I never needed to learn how, unfortunately.
Yeah, we need to fix the HexiPal. Was it HexiPal? I swear it was something like that.
Can you build a superconductive gyroscopic hypercam?
Sure. Just ask the ship's replicators to... Oh, yeah. Well, maybe someone here knows how.
Do you have any wire?
All my tools are still on the ship.
Do you know where we can get a heavy-duty anti-gravity thrust unit?
No, but those are pretty big. If there's one around, you should be able to see it. Unless someone were hiding it.
I think I know where the anti-gravity unit was. I think in Vella's story, I mentioned when we went to see Harmony Lightbeard, I thought he was on a balloon. And it had been, hooked up to other balloons so that it looked like it floated. Because he's a scam artist. He is just your everyday average scam artist. His talk of lightness, it's all bullshit. So I reckon he probably has the anti-gravity doodad.
Do you have an extra radiation suit?
I give you the shirt off my back, son. But it doesn't block radiation, I'm afraid.
Don't worry, Dad. I've got this under control.
That's my boy.
Dad, did you know we weren't in space the whole time?
No, but I had my suspicions. In my nightly maintenance patrols of the ship's exterior, I found many anomalies I couldn't explain.
Was Operation Dandelion for real?
Obviously, Operation Dandelion was not what they told us it was. But why hide it from us? What were they up to?
Did you and Mom know about Merrick?
Who?
The guy in the wolf suit, who lived in the vents of the ship.
If there were someone on the ship without our knowledge, that could only be the work of the Thrushmaster, the head of Operation Dandelion. But why send an operative and not tell us?
I'm sorry, what? The Thrush Master? We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about that name.
Sorry I treated you and Mom like machines.
Oh, you didn't all the time, son. Until you turned 13, we didn't annoy you at all. Plus, you can make up for it by helping us get your mother off that ship.
I'm going to see what I can find out.
Okay, I'm gonna stay here and gather my thoughts.
Okay, now... I think... I remember... One of the days I had Shay eat some porridge because the day before the spoon had said, hey, the pH level in your saliva is, like, slightly off. I recommend eating this specific cereal. So the next day I picked that cereal. So I think...
Sir, I hope you don't intend to eat that putrid-smelling concoction.
Nope.
Whew!
Just dipping your toes in it.
But sir, Oh my. Not to question the mission, sir, but was there some reason you stuck me into that toxic potion?
Report.
The mixture has a pH balance of 14. Basically... oh, science joke.
Okay, so you are way off, sir.
Dad?
Son?
How's the hole patch coming?
Great. Except I can't add the final ingredient until I know I have the pH balanced correctly.
Okay, so he seems to have no reaction to that. Okay, I just want to check anyway.
How would you change the pH anyway?
I've added all the calcium carbonate I could get my hands on, just to lower the acidity and raise the pH to be somewhere in the ballpark. But I need to know it's exactly 7 before I put in the final ingredient.
How would you lower the pH?
I would try to find something mildly acidic. Oh, what I wouldn't do for some splarg right now.
So, cereal is acidic?
No. It just helps me think.
Okay.
Good luck, Dad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we need to find something mildly acidic to lower the pH level. We need to find something that will prove to Carol that our hook is a decent hook. Also, has that shell come back? It has not. Okay, that was really weird. Either way, I am just about out of time for this episode. In the next one, Shay explores the real world. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.